The following trailer is rated H for honest.
A long time ago, in a console generation far, far away, one company would mix classic role-playing game combat with Star Wars and find out it's actually pretty good. Knights of the Old Republic. Return to the fantasy future past you know and love, or at least pretend to love so you aren't a cultural outcast, and journey back to an era long before the movies took place, where everything is actually pretty much the same as the movies, minus the stormtroopers, as you discover the hidden Jedi powers and take the fight to the Empire by vanquishing the Sith and shutting down their planet-sized doomsday device, a plot that you should be pretty damn familiar with by now. Journey across the galaxy and experience locations only hinted at in the film, like the Sith home planet Korriban, the Wookiee forests of Kashyyyk, and the laziest possible name for a Star Wars planet, Dantooine. Then gather your party before venturing forth as you join up with grizzled mercenaries, Han Solo types, token aliens, nice droids, and droids that would like nothing better than to murder you, all of whom you'll leave in your spaceship forever while you run around with a full party of Jedi. Choose a class archetype and distribute your stats, perks, and skill points as you dig through KOTOR's complicated RPG systems that will have you choosing weapon proficiencies, using skill checks to pick locks and disarm traps, and cycling through 3 or 4 different attack animations in real-time turn-based combat that you can pause to issue commands. Hey, wait a second. They tricked us into playing a Dungeons & Dragons game, didn't they? Come on, BioWare, I'm not some fantasy nerd. I just happen to like the sci-fi franchise about the peasant boy who saves the princess from the evil wizard. Discover KOTOR's awkward morality system, where every choice has a consequence. But since your choices affect the strength of your powers, you'll abandon character building entirely to max out your stats, as you treat everyone in the galaxy with either incredible compassion, or just act like a huge dick all the time because all the cool powers are on the dark side. The only thing missing is that Mass Effect button that lets you punch women for asking questions.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
Once you've explored the galaxy in the first game, do it all over again in the sequel, which is pretty much the first game with better writing, and follow along as BioWare struggles to add a moral gray area to a universe with the most obvious good and bad guys ever. Then, if you just can't get enough KOTOR, jump into the MMO, where you can grind your Jedi for eternity, and experience the ambition as it tries to deliver a meaningful story experience in an online game, and briefly distracts you from the fact that you're playing an MMO. Ugh. So experience the game that inspired a generation of clunky, ambitious RPGs, and dip your toes into the massive ocean that is the Star Wars Extended Universe. Because other than Rogue One, this is as deep in as you can get without spontaneously growing a neckbeard. Starring Ron Perlman, Bland Solo, Bichtila, Twi'lek, Shag Carpets, just R2-D2, Morgan Freeman, Murderbot 5000, might as well just kill her, Cray Cray, Bao Derb, Frozen, Good Boy Points, Daredevil, Beyond Good and Evil, Mrs. Punchy Fist, Darth Skin Condition, The Mask, and Baron Underbite, nerds of the old Xbox. Hey BioWare, I mean, it's pretty cool that you put Ithorians in the game and all, but maybe next time don't make them sound like a bunch of jammed garbage disposals. Thanks, love ya, mean it.